The sands of time, rough and unyielding, wear thin on the tapestries of recollection. Yet from yonder age, or mayhap the age of 4, there endures a halfling legend. A chronicle born not of quill or parchment, but handed down in the lilting whispers from mother to maiden, and sire to son. A parable imparted to the young, cautioning against the untutored passions birthed from the solace and tranquility granted to a halfling child. In the quaint and scenic hamlet of Dunbury, nestled amidst the rolling green of the halfling lands of Adrith, the name Elra echoed with quiet reverence. Elra, a noble halfling chieftain, was renowned for her boundless benevolence and profound empathy. With tresses of coiled auburn cascading down, and a visage adorned with nature's own freckles, her emotions were as clear as the waters of a fawn. Her abode, a sanctuary, ever stood as a beacon for those with burdens of heart.
Oh, good morning, Mrs. Pottersby. Those pies smell delightful.
May all the spirits smile upon us, and the gods bless you, Chief Elra. You do good by our people, even the least amongst us. Baking some pies for your waifs and strays is the least I can do.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Pottersby, though I'm not sure that the guests at Heartland Heaven would much care for being called waifs and strays. But I'm sure they do care deeply for your delicious pies, and would no doubt excuse you for them.
Oh, you are a tease, Elra. Keep up the good work. Sither, watch and protect you, Elra. Watch and protect you.
Hearthglen Haven stood as the very jewel of Dunbury, and even more so in the heart of its chief, Elra. Those downtrodden and weary of the realm found solace beneath its eaves, a soft bed to lay their burdens, and nourishment to warm their insides. Word of Dunbury's benevolence rippled across the vast lands of Adrith. Dunbury, the very cradle of compassionate spirit, and its chieftain, the living embodiment of Sither, the guardian of safe harbors. But on a day unlike any other, a sojourner by the name of Malvin stepped into its bounds, bearing a sorrow so profound that even stalwart Elra's eyes brimmed with tears.
O great heart, to bring such woes and dark tidings brings such shame. But I am at a loss. I am cursed, bound by dark magics to the whispering willow on the borders of your land. The willow itself is a source of great power and beguiling enchantment, but not through its design, but through some ebon machination of a wicked soul. My fate has been bound to it. Each night I am forced to transform into a withered bough of the tree, to suffer agonizing contortions of my flesh and bone, only to be reborn each morn with the first rays of day, as a halfling of Adrith once more. Please, great heart, Elra of Dunbury, matron of the Hearthglen Haven, hear my desperate plea and render what aid you might to a wretched soul.
It pains me greatly to hear of your plight, Malvin. Such wicked fates are seldom earned. I will help you, Malvin. Your pain is my pain, and your fate shall be as my fate.
Thank you, Elra.
Moved deeply by Malvin's mournful tale, Elra, in her wisdom, summoned the venerable elders of the village, seeking their ancient counsel. While many amongst them cast doubting glances upon Malvin, beseeching Elra to send him forth, her heart, bathed in the very essence of compassion, could not stand idly by as he navigated his sea of anguish.
This tale of the Whispering Willow, it's old magic, dangerous.
We must help, it's our way. What other options avail us? Watch as the soul suffers endless torment? Such a mortal wound could not be endured by the best of us.
Beware, Elra. Not all stories bear truth.
Determined, Elra made the decision to harness the collective might of the halflings to break the chains of Malvin's malevolent spell. Each denizen of Dunbury, in a show of unity, joined hands, forming an unbroken ring around the Whispering Willow. With voices harmonizing in an ancient chant, Elra, with grace, laid her hand upon the tree's venerable bark, pouring forth the very essence of her spirit into it.
Link arms, everyone. We shall free the soul.
Thank you, Elra.
Fallow grief, fallow glen, morlo mut, morlo mer. Fallow grief, fallow glen, morlo mut, morlo mer. Fallow grief, fallow glen, morlo mut, morlo mer. Fallow grief, fallow glen, morlo mut, morlo mer.
The tree! It's reacting!
Abruptly, the willow's limbs begin to flail and dance in a frenzied motion, casting a mix of wonder and trepidation upon the halflings of Dunbury. Without warning, from the very core of the ancient tree, a form draped in darkness materialized. The silhouette, with a cackle steeped in a wicked glee, revealed itself as none other than the enigmatic mage rumored to have ensnared Malvin with the curse.
Thank you, Malvin. Yet more fuel for the fire.
Yes, Master.
A revelation took hold. Malvin was not the afflicted, but rather a co-conspirator. In unison, they had plotted to siphon the vitality of the halflings, bolstering the mage's sinister might. Elra's immeasurable kindness had shrouded her vision, masking the treachery before her. In her noble endeavor to aid, she had inadvertently placed her beloved kinfolk in the shadow of peril.
Malvin, how could you? We brought you into our homes and heart. We cradled you to our bosom. Starfolk of Dunbury, halfling of Adref, we have been betrayed, but we will not be defeated. To arms! To battle! Fight!
A tempestuous conflict arose. The halflings, though of slight stature, fought with a spirit as vast as the skies. Yet the mage's potency, magnified by their own essence, proved formidable. Slowly, each halfling succumbed, their very life essence being drawn into the heart of the Whispering Willow.
Elra! Elra! We must retreat! We are being overwhelmed!
Thorne, no! No. This cannot be the end.
It is not the end, little Greatheart. Your strength will endure. In me.
Elra, with her vigor diminishing, bore witness in heart-wrenching torment as her kin were subsumed, and as the last vestige of resistance faded. She, too, was ensnared, her very soul forever entwined within the confines of the Whispering Willow, a reservoir of vitality from which the mage might ever draw.
Cedar. Why?
The mage, in his dark triumph, took leave of Dunbury, forsaking the hamlet that once teemed with life, now hushed, save for the sorrow-laden sighs of the Whispering Willow.
Thank you, Greatheart, for everything you have given me. Come, Malvin. I hear kindness is catching in this land. We have many more welcomes to receive.
Yes, Master.
In the quiet corners of halfling dwellings, by the warmth of the hearth, this chronicle might yet be recounted. Yet scarce are those who now recall Dunbury, or the vast stretches of Adref. For the rare few, this tale stands as an admonition, whilst compassion is a virtue of the highest order. When one navigates the corridors of power, discernment must ever walk alongside.